Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are doing a Portland Trailblazers Road to Championship rebuild. So for people that are not familiar with the series, pretty much I keep on rebuilding this team until I win an NBA championship. So it could take 3 seasons, it could take 10 seasons, hopefully not that long. So if you guys are enjoying this series, if you want more of these, be sure to get this video 1,000 likes and let me know in the comment section below which team you want me to do next out there. So yeah, the Portland Trailblazers, definitely a team I've wanted to do for a while now, just because, like, I always feel like this team is like the victim of close but no cigar. Like you know, they're close but not close enough, where they got some damn good players, man. Damian Lillard, one of the best point guards in the NBA. You got CJ McCollum, who is a great scorer. You got Nurkic, who is one of the better up-and-coming centers in the entire NBA. Of course, they have Enes Kanter now. And then you get to the rest of the team. You got Jake Layman, who is like, okay, he's fine. His career stats, I mean, averaged about 8 points, 3 rebounds per game. So role player numbers. You got Al-Freakin-Munu, who I actually like at the 4 spot. Good defender, can knock down 3-point shot. I mean, you know, I feel like he could be a little better out there, but still not a bad player. Myers Leonard, you know, he's kind of a victim of a bitch-ass contract. I mean, you know, making essentially the same as Nurkic is, but definitely not nearly the player he is. You got Rodney Hood, who is one of their new pickups, although he is on an expiring contract now. Zach Collins, actually been one of the better players for this team this year. Defensively, he's been fantastic. Maurice Harkless, another guy that had a bitch-ass contract. Evan Turner, same song and dance. And that's the issue with this team, is that while they do have, you know, a good 2 or 3 players right here, the rest of the team is filled with guys that are getting paid more money than what they're actually worth. It's overvaluing the business pretty much here, guys. So we have to try to fix that for this, man, to get this team going in the right direction. So we are in the 2019-2020 NBA season, off-season, I should say, going into that season. So yeah, we are first going to go to the staff signing, because I forgot who the head coach of this team was. We are looking at Terry Stotts, who I am okay with, or Stotts, I don't know, man. He can stay on the team, though. I'm fine with that. So I guess we're going to go straight to the NBA draft. I mean, not really too much else going on here. And yeah, I guess my plan for this team is to see if Enes Kanter will sign for pretty cheap. Hopefully not, I mean, he won't do it for like too cheap, but hopefully cheap enough. Because I'm considering maybe trading Nurkic for like some big time trade value. I don't want to do that, but if our contract situation is not good, it might be worth doing that, just because, I don't know, man, he's got a very friendly contract. He's a really good player. But as far as players still available here, we got Sikau Damboya. I always say his name wrong, but he is a small forward, 77 overall, 6'9", with a 7-foot wingspan, with a Monte Williams ceiling and a Devin George floor. So offensively, I mean, he's okay. I mean, the 3-point shot's not great, 40% field goal. Defense is fantastic, though, so not a bad route to go. We got Nazarian Reed. If we invest in him, he is a face-up center. Could actually, what is he, 6'10"? Could potentially turn him into like a stretch big out there for us, which could be kind of nice. I mean, if we got him, then we wouldn't have to worry about getting Enes Kanter back, or maybe still trading Nurkic down the road. Jackson Hayes, Enes Kanter ceiling, so a bit more of a cheaper replacement right there. But I do like the idea of Sikau, but I think I'm going to go with Nazarian Reed, just because I want to see what I can do about that. I feel like if I can put him at that 4 spot, if that would work out, then that would be a nice big-time fit for this team. So, yeah, we're going to go with him. And just, you know, trying out somebody different, right? I usually go with the same guys when it comes to the draft. So he's a 73 overall, so I don't think he's going to be ready this season. Maybe a G League prospect. Team player options, we got Zach Collins. Definitely going to bring him back to the team as a backup center. Then we got qualifying offers. Jake Layman for $1.93 million. Definitely going to be worth that. Moratorium period. So, yeah, we don't have money to sign big names, and that is the bad part about this team. We cannot really put that next good option on the squad. So I think what we're gonna do is we do want to get just like some decent role players. So Tyreek Evans, Wesley Matthews for $5 million, not a bad fit. Try to sign him up. The power forward and center spot, I think we're actually pretty good at. Maybe a decent backup point guard. So maybe like I guess like a Trey Burke, I suppose. Really not a lot of great options there either, but looks like we can get both those guys back. Al-Freakin-Munu, if he wants to sign for cheaper, I'll get him, but I'm not going to throw him a big, huge contract. Like, yeah, $5 million a season, I'll definitely give him that if he wants it. And besides for that, man, really, we don't have the capabilities to do all that much more this season. Rodney Hood for $8 million. I think I will try to, actually, well, yeah, let's give him about $15 million in total. That's actually not a bad little bargain for him if he can become that next Oh, I don't got enough to get Trey Burke now, though, which is okay. I guess I'll just get a different point guard. Ah, man, I really want him on the team. It's all good. Maybe I can trade for somebody, too. So let's actually go down to the training camps next. Because I'm definitely going to be making some trades. Like, that is definitely going to be a thing that happens. I'm just not really sure which trades yet. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. I'll do my training camps and all that. Okay, so the first move I am going to be making with this roster is I am going to put Nazarian Reed as a backup power forward. But instantly what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him into the G League now just because I want him to, like, practice at that position. So, yeah, it makes sense to me. Nazarian Reed right there, assigned to G League. That should be fine. And what else we got here, guys? We got CJ McCollum, so we got Nurkic. I guess I'm going to look at some trade offers for Nurkic. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to be the greatest offers, but maybe toss in a first-round pick. And even maybe an expiring contract. I guess, teams might like that at times. So, yeah, maybe we'll toss in, like, an Evan Turner, see if that can sweeten the pot, help us afford a bigger contract ourselves. So we have Isaiah Thomas and Otto Porter. That's not bad. Some nice, decent players to put alongside these guys. Isaiah off the bench, for $10 million, could be a big-time scorer for us. And Otto Porter, I mean, it's a one-year deal, although I do think he has a player option. So, yeah, he does have a $28 million player option, but still not a bad offer. We got Jordan Clarkson, Tristan Thompson. I believe those are both one-year deals. Yes, they are, so those could be pretty valuable. Mike Conley, Aaron Baines, Hassan Whiteside, Bam Adebayo, Harrison Barnes, Bogdanovic. All right, not really liking a ton of these other trades. Gary Harris, not too bad, $17 million, though. Still in the realm of the bitch-ass contract. Then we got Steven Adams. I mean, it doesn't really make much sense for us to do that trade. So I'm really considering this Isaiah Thomas Otto Porter trade just to strengthen our bench. Get Isaiah on a pretty damn decent contract. And, as much as I like Nurkic, I'm just fine with some of the other centers we have out there. I think I'll just be okay with, Zach Collins being our starting center. That should be okay. Oh, man, I don't really know, because $12 million is not that much money, and we got a team option on that, too. You know what? I'm really struggling pulling the trigger on this one. I think I'm going to hold off, guys. Nurkic, $12 million for the next 3 seasons. That's actually way too good to pass up. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can get some other guys, though. We still got Myers Leonard just for this season. That should be okay. So I don't really need him and Al freaking Munu, although L might actually go up at the small forward position, so I'm going to debate doing that. So, he goes to a 7-8 overall. Jake Layman right there. Then we got Rodney Hood. Keep him as a backup shooting guard. That should be okay. So, we got those guys right there. Front court should be decent, I suppose. Because Myers Leonard, can he shoot at all? I don't think he can, really. Can he? He's got where's his stats at? 73 mid-range, 88 3-point shots. So, he's actually... in theory, man, he should be the perfect power forward for this team. He just really is not that. But we got Evan Turner, Harkless, both expiring deals. So not really any sense in trading those guys. Just waiting out their contract and going from there. So I think that's what we're going to do here. Still, though, the sucky thing is that this team is not good enough to win championships still. But Nazarian Reed will be back after this season. He'll be good to go as our starting power forward. We'll have a lot of money freed up still to maybe sign another max contract player. So I know it sucks playing the waiting game, but that's what we got to do, guys. Let's go ahead and simulate this next NBA season. Not a fantastic season. 44-37. It's not bad. It's just not also very good. But it's okay. It's still showing that our team is still afloat. So we should be able to go off free agency and do some things in there, guys. I actually probably would prefer not even to make the playoffs, as Damian does get All-NBA second team as expected. He's one of the best point guards. So, yeah, I would prefer not to make the playoffs because I want a lottery pick. So... here we go. We are the 5th seed in the Western Conference, the middle of the road yet again. Player stats on the season, just see how everybody performed for us. Damian at 30 points, 6 assists, 20 points, 4 assists for CJ. Also, I don't know, man. I like CJ. I don't want to trade him. I really don't. But, if there's no other way to improve, it might be the route to go. Also, we do have Nazarian Reed. Now is a 79 overall, so he's instantly going to be the starting power forward of this team after the season, or put him in at center and trade Nurkic. There's just so many possibilities. I gotta see how this offseason goes. Because if I remember correctly, not a very strong free agent class. A lot of restricted free agents, as we do lose in the first round of the playoffs to the Phoenix Suns, but not a lot of good free agent guys. A lot of restricted guys, so it's gonna be hard to improve there. Although we do have the money, but I'm not going to spend money just for the sake of spending it, as the Pelicans are actually in the Western Conference Finals, and Cleveland's number 2 overall. What is going on in this game? Wow, Cleveland in the finals without LeBron James. Probably have Zion Williamson, would be my guess. But here we go. Let's go to the NBA draft first, see if we can get somebody decent again, because Nasri Reed was not really expecting him to fall that far, yet he did. So, yeah, once again, we have the 21st pick here in the draft. So, choose prospect players available. We got Jalen Horde right here, who is 6'9" with a 71 wingspan. A nice two-way player. Looks like he's more defensive-oriented than anything. Man, that was a bitch-ass three-point shot. We also got Khalil Whitney, who I don't know much about him here. We don't really got much showing. We got Precious Achua, I believe how you say that. Gosh, he did do the sharpshooter, man. I need the sharpshooters out there. Give me this guy. I'm going to try him out. And, all right, because, you know, Evan Turner's going to be off the books now. Definitely not going to bring him back. Damn, this man's a 78 overall player. He might instantly be our starting small forward. Okay, team player options. Simmons and Zach Collins, bring back both of those guys. I'm good with that. Qualifying offer. Scal. Jake Layman, I will give him the $4.51 million. I will give that to him. All right, moratorium period. So, like I was saying, we don't really have many players that we can get right now. We have a lot of guys off the books. And anybody I really want to go for here? I mean, I guess I would actually get Myers Leonard back because it's a bit of a cheaper contract. So, that's actually not a bad deal for him at all. Anybody else, though, that I want to get? Not really, man. Let me go back here. Yeah, I can't really afford a lot of these guys. I thought I would be able to. I might have to go and... Yeah, actually, I know what I have to do. I did pick a player that I actually want to go after first. So, Pascal Siakam. Don't really need him on the team. And plus, he is restricted. Ben Simmons would be cool, but don't absolutely need him. Maybe convince Marc Gasol to come. We can't afford him at all, guys. Wow. Money situation still not ideal. Jaylen Brown. We got Goran Dragic. Yeah. A lot of trash players here. I think our best bet is just kind of like develop what we got going on already. And maybe making some trades. So let me go to Trade Finder. Let me look at a trade for Nurkic just to see what's available. I'm going to even give up 2 first-round draft picks because I am committed to winning now. So we got Mirotic, DeMar Carroll, Wendell Carter, Tristan Thompson. Yeah, these are not good trades. Like, I'd rather have this man right here. That's actually not a bad trade, but I'm not doing it. We got Mo Bamba, Terrence Ross. Also not too bad. What else we got to offer up here? Let me look at some trades for CJ. I mean, I can find some other shooters out here in the NBA, so need be so. Brogdon and Mirotic, that gives us 2 really solid positions. Kevin Love, Jordan Clarkson, not feeling that. Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, we got Hassan Whiteside, Justice Winslow, Harrison Barnes, Cole Anthony, D'Lo, and Allen Williams. Okay. Ooh, Oladipo and Dougie McBuckets. He's only on a 1-year deal though, so it's a little risky that we might not be able to get Oladipo back. And then we got Chris Paul, DeMar DeRozan, Andrew Wiggins, Bojan Bogdanovic. I can't let go of CJ for that. It's just not worth it to me. I'd rather have him for 1 season. So this rebuild is definitely more in the realm of developing players, which I know some of you guys actually like more anyway. So yeah, let me get. I can't afford Zebo. Well, let's see if it takes. No, it will not take that. All right, that's fine. Guys, I'm gonna continue to develop my players. Let's just go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. So I found this trade right here that I do like quite a bit. CJ. Gary Trent Jr., who is still a good young prospect and a first-round pick in exchange for Bradley Beal, who's also on a 1-year deal like CJ. The thing is, though, it's a different look player, 1 higher overall rating point, and also 2 years younger than CJ. So it does give us a different look out there. And I mean, Bradley Beal knows how to play with all-star point guards. So his stats last season, not all that great. So maybe it is time for a change of pace for him. So I am going to go with this deal here, guys, and try it out. We need something different out there. So our lineup, Damian, Bradley, Khalil Whitney is going to be our starting small forward. Looking at his player stats, 78 mid-range, 73 open shot threes. I don't know why he was listed as a sharpshooter, but 82 driving dunk. Seems kind of athletic-based, which is nice. And then Nasri and Reed, who is now an 80 overall player with that 83-point shot, so that should be nice. And then bench unit, we still got Zach Collins, Alfred Camunu, Rodney Hood, Myers Leonard, and I guess, yeah, because he's got, I mean, let me have this dude down here play the, no, let's have Simmons play backup point guard. 73 overall. Not the greatest, but still okay for us. So yeah, man, this is the new team going into this season. I mean, it's better. It's the best team Damian's ever played with. So that's enough for me. Let's go ahead and simulate it, guys, and see how we can do. So this time, a record of 56-25. One more game against the Jazz right here. Definitely one of the better records I've seen for the Portland Trailblazers. So here's all the stats for you guys to see real quick. And I saw Terry Stotts was coach of the year, so that means we probably are the first seed in the Western Conference, with Damian Lillard making the All-NBA third team, and that's the only player on that. Let's see how the rookies did, actually. We got our dude, yeah, Khalil did make all rookies second team, so good for him for that. And yeah, man, first seed. So we very well could win the championship this NBA season. Player stats, we got Damian at 25.7 assists. Bradley Beal, I hate to say it, pretty damn similar numbers as CJ McCollum. We got 14 and 11 for Nurkic, and then Khalil at 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And then Nasrian played fantastic as our power forward, 12 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Brought some good defense out there, good field goal percentage, and shot 38% from 3. So everybody was knocking down the 3-point shot. And of course, our bench unit, can never forget about them. So first round, the Houston Rockets. This is where I get nervous though, man, because while we are the first seed, we very well could just lose to Houston, a team that's like used to winning and stuff. So lost game 1, we got a tied series. Come on, guys, come on, man. Y'all can't be losing the first round of Houston Rockets. They're the 8th seed, man. And we get past them, thankfully. Unfortunately, we do have the Phoenix Suns. I know it's weird saying that, but they're good in this video, apparently. 27 for Whitney, so good for him. 29-12 for James Harden. Next up is Phoenix. See how this goes. First lost game 1, got game 2, and then no matter what, we got to play either OKC or Golden State, so that's never going to be fun. But yeah, we beat them. Pretty easy time. 39-6-9 for Dame, 29 for Beal, and 29-5 for Whitney, with a nice 16-point game for Nasir and Rita. We actually win 132-129 in overtime. So next up, Golden State Warriors simulate current round here, see how this goes, and lost game 1, tied series again. It's literally like the same damn pattern every single time, guys. 3-2, and we beat them 3 games to 2. We are in the NBA Finals against the number 1 seed, Cleveland Cavaliers, who were actually in the finals the last time around too. So yeah, they do have Zion, they got Tristan, they got Kevin Love. Zion now at a 88 overall, while Colin Sexton's sitting pretty at an 82. Of course, still having Kevin Love. So simulate this, see how it goes for us, see if we can win it. Lost game 1, and not looking good, guys. We lose 4 games to 1. The video is not over yet. So it's definitely our best chance, and we just kind of blew it there. But it's all good, man. Moving on. Live to fight another day. So go to staff signing. We still got Terry Stotts. I'm going to keep him around still. NBA draft. I keep on getting lucky with these draft picks, so you know I'm going to keep it going here. And I'm not really going to package anybody. I think I'm just going to go with my draft pick because, like I said, man, I've been doing a good job, getting some good snipes. One sec, guys, it's starting to lag really bad. Yeah, sim to next user pick. There we go. All right, so for our pick, we actually have the 10th pick in the draft here anyway. So we got Greg Brown III. We got Scotty Barnes, BJ Boston. This ain't the Celtics, man. This ain't the Celtics. We got an Eric Gordon, Gerald Green floor. Because the other positions we're actually pretty good at. No guarantee we get Bradley Beal back, so it would make sense to get this guy 6'8", 7'1" wingspan. I don't need the other positions at all, so. But at the same time, this man got a 9 ranking. I think I'm going to go with BJ Boston, though. We're going to try him out. Never used him before, so not a bad route to go. Rookie signing, so he is a 77 overall. We also get Trace Jackson Davis. Not going to get him on the team. Team player options, Nurkic, Reed, and Simmons. Get all those guys back. Qualifying offers, Zach Collins extended to him. And let's go to free agency. So once again, man, we should have some money freed up here with Bradley Beal now officially being off the books. Damian Lillard, we do have to re-sign him back, so that's something to consider. And then you got Beal and CJ as the best listed players that are not restricted free agents. So it's like, might as well just stick with what we're doing and hope for the best, as Damian Lillard is now a 94 overall player. He is unrestricted though, so there's no guarantee we get him back on the team. So yeah, let me throw this off here back to Bradley Beal. He's only 28, so still worth a max contract, I'd say. So Bradley and Damian get both of those guys back. Now, it's going to mean that it's going to be pretty expensive, man, to really build our bench, which has been an issue with this team in the past in the first place. But going to have to do what we can out here. So, yeah, we have Ronnie Hood. I still want to bring him back. I still like what he's doing. And now with a 79 overall. Throw him the offer. Alfred Comunu, still a good 79 overall player to have. I mean, the team continues to develop nicely. So, Zach Collins, yeah, I don't think we're getting him back, unfortunately speaking. But what about, like, we're calling home 77 overall. That's fine for some backup minutes. Ronnie Hood got him back, so that's nice. Power forward position, I would take a Josh Gibson. He is 36, but still a 78 overall, so good hustle guy to have. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Gotta just hope that our bench continues to develop, our rookies continue, or our young guys continue to develop. We got to the finals, lost it. I mean, it means we're doing something right at least, so let's just go with the flow. Okay, so here is the team so far. Still the same starting 5. Bench unit looking fantastic. Only thing is I don't really have a great backup point guy. I guess Matthew Dellavedova is 76 overall, so is Simmons, so maybe continue to let Simmons play, I suppose. Probably our best course of action, so yeah, let's free up some minutes for him. I like Dellavedova too, but yeah, I'm going to give these minutes here to Simmons. And then BJ Ball's going to get some minutes as backup shooting guard. Not too many, though, because we want our all-star studded backcourt to play a lot. So, yeah, man, let's get a few more minutes here to our young bloods. And we'll get them both at about 32 minutes a game. That should be good, man. Hopefully this time around we can win the championship because, like I said, there's just like no other trades I absolutely need to make. I like our starting five. I think there's a good versatility to it. We got the superstar. We got the second option. We got the good center. This is it, man. This is the team. Like, if this does not win it all, I just don't know what to do at that point. Damian Lillard is getting old, and so is my bitch-ass patience, guys. 47 and 34. One more game against the Phoenix Suns. Here, finish the W on the season. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe James Harden MVP again. This guy's always getting MVP out here, bro. But yeah, man, it's just it's not working out. I don't know what else to do. We are the 3rd seed, so we can still win it from that position. It's just we didn't win it as the 1st seed last time. So let's go to the player stats. One second, guys. It gets so laggy this deep into the rebuild for whatever reason. But I mean, we got Damian 22.7 assists, one of his worst seasons in a while. 19 and 4 for Bradley Beal. Nurkic, good numbers, but nothing too special. Bench unit was good. It's just, I don't know, man. Damian kind of underperformed for us. I'm actually a little disappointed in him. But first round, Denver Nuggets, simulate current round. Let's hope for the best here. If not, then it's time to make some big moves. And yeah, we're about to get swept. We're about to get swept, guys. 3-2, and we lose in the first round of the playoffs this time. It's time to make some big time moves because what we are doing is just not working whatsoever. We gotta, I don't know. I feel like this is our last opportunity to just completely build around Damian Lillard. So it might be time, Bradley Beal might get traded, guys. Ronnie Hood, I think Nurkic is actually off his contract now. So we don't really have that option to trade him now. But we weren't getting good trade offers for him anyway. So we are going to go to I'm going to go straight to rookie signings. Just not going to worry too much about that. We still got our young bloods out there that are still doing pretty good, but we end up getting Elijah Weaver and Makur Maker. Not going to get those guys. Don't really need them. Team player options. Get both these guys back on the team options, so that's nice at least. Although one of those guys might get thrown into a trade if the price is right. Simmons getting back on the qualifying, hopefully. Moratorium period. Okay, so once again, a lot of restricted free agents. Nurkic now at a 90 overall. So, I mean, I'm going to throw him the contract. But I might look for some sign and trade options. It's just really the only route to go at this point. So, yeah, I don't really have money to sign anybody else. We have 3 guys on like near max contracts, which just sounds like their current situation in real life, except it's 2 guys and a whole bunch of just really bad players. So, can I forward this guy, Joe Harris? I'm going to grab him if I can. Yeah, give me Joe Harris. I'll take him real quick. And okay, nobody else I can really afford, guys. Let me go to my bird rights, make sure we got all those guys signed up. Let me get Simmons back on the deal. Make sure at least good backup point guard. I'm going to go ahead, guys, simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Here is our big time trade alert, which might set us over the edge for this. Bradley Beal, Nurkic for Jason Tatum, 91 overall, and Jaylen Brown. I'm doing this trade. I'm going to make it work out, man. Like I said, at this point, I start getting desperate. I got to start making some crazy things happen. So next up, I'm going to trade Whitney away for something. Not really quite sure yet. Reed might actually go as the starting center now. So probably looking for a power forward, I'd say, or a center. I'm even going to toss to Ronnie Hood. Don't really need him anymore because I got Joe Harris for small forward. So looking for a center or power forward to take us to the next level. And we got Bobo, Keenan Evans. Not really liking these trades so far. So Jared Culver, Dante, we got that dude. Not doing that. Garland. Yeah, I'm not liking any of these trades. Those are all trash. James Wiseman, only 21. He's supposed to be a really solid rookie in this game. So, and we get Michael Foster. I don't know much about his game, but looks like a pretty decent power forward to have. So, yeah, man, you know what? I'm going to take on James Wiseman. I'm going to go with this trade just because we get the 21-year-old. He's supposed to be like one of those like generational type of players. So, now we got Damian, Jalen, Jason, Nazarian, and Wiseman. Joe Harris, BJ, Michael Foster, Rickon Holmes. Who I'm actually taking away his minutes to give those to Simmons right there for our bench unit. This is the new team here, guys. It was time to just clean house and get some new stars out there. So Jason and Damian should be able to take things over. Jason's only 24 now, so while Jaylen Brown is 25. I like the look of the team here, man. Let's go ahead and submit this season, see if we can win it. All right, man, that's what we needed. We needed a new player to come to this team and be the number 1 option and let Damian Lillard be the number 2 option. It's working for Russell Westbrook and Paul George, so why not Jason Tatum and Damian Lillard? Finish with a W on the season right there. We got Stephen Curry getting MVP. He got to be about 42 at this point. Okay, 35, so not quite that, but regardless, man, he's still just taking over the NBA. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, All-NBA third. With, you wouldn't make it now, Kurt Nurkic, wouldn't you, man? You would do it now. We are the first seed, though. Look at the player stats real quick here, man. So we got, Lillard was still leading scorer at 23 points, 8 assists. Wiseman, 20 points, 12 rebounds. Tatum, 18 and 7. Nasrian's stats have not really gone up at all, which I feel like that's the problem with 2K19 is, like, sometimes guys' like rating will go up, but they won't actually be, like, reflective of that in their stat line, which makes no sense to me. But first round, we got the Pelicans. Come on, guys. Let's get this W, man. Do it for Papa Crispy, man. Do it for me, man. We lose to the Pelicans, or we lost the game to them already. But looking like, yeah, we beat them 4 games to 1. So, feeling good about that. Here is your closeout game. Joe Harris at 24 points, 23 for Damian Lillard, 27 for still Anthony Davis, who's still on the team. Makes no sense, dude. Okay, next up, Denver Nuggets. Simulate current round here against the Joker. And 1-1. We up 2-1. Come on, guys. Make it 3-1. Make it 3-2, please. Okay, we good. 3-3, and yes. We're in the Western Conference Finals. My heart is beating so fast right now because I don't want to do another offseason. My team's set. And we have the 55-27 Golden State Warriors. Got game 1. Got game 2. We looking good, man. Come on, guys. Get 3-1 for me, please. 3-1. We good. 4 games to 1 being the Golden State Warriors. That was one I was really worried about. As Big Tom Tatum with 28 and 10, 19 and 12 for Wiseman. All right, we do have the Atlanta Hawks. Simulate current round. We're 11 games better. That should means we should win, right? Got game 1, got game 2, got game 3, and we just swept the NBA Finals. James Wiseman as the Finals MVP. Was not expecting that, but regardless, man, we did win the championship. Road to championship complete. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friend.